Hello, World Changers. My name is Coach Chanae from Academic Coaching for World Changers. I'm excited to talk to you today about positive reinforcement. As always, I would like to remind you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can join our Facebook group, Academic Coaching for World Changers, or you could check out our website, www.academiccoachingforworldchangers.com. Not only do we provide resources through these channels, but it also provides a community for you to interact with as you prepare to take your exam and pass. So these are all resources that you can find us and get the support that you need to pass your test. Remember, Dr. Pam always says this, it's a reading test. It is time. 2026 is just getting started. It's a time to put yourself first and put your goals at the forefront for 90 days, just 90 days, to ensure you pass your exam. With doing that, you give yourself a benefit. You make more money and you give yourself the freedom to do what you are meant to do. You can do this. And academic coaching for real changers is here to support you. So before we get started, if you have not already, remember to take a listen to my prior episodes where I discuss the difference between classical and operant condition. Remember, it's important to know the two of these so you don't mix these up on your exam because they will be on there. So I also previously released an episode covering negative reinforcement. Today, I will review positive reinforcement. But before we talk about positive reinforcement, please be sure to listen to the negative reinforcement video if you have not already. You want to be sure to listen to these episodes as they go hand in hand. So, today, like I mentioned, I'm going to focus on positive reinforcement. Just like negative reinforcement, positive reinforcement is a term that belongs to Skinner's operant conditioning. Positive reinforcement involves rewarding behaviors, making such actions more likely to be repeated. We want to see repeat behaviors, so we put positive reinforcement to help that happen. So that means we will add something good after a behavior to make it happen more often. Just like I mentioned with negative reinforcement, think of positive as adding something. It does not always have to be good, but positive in like the math terminology that we are adding to, that we are adding something on. So when you think of negative and positive in operant conditioning, we think of negative, meaning take away, and positive, meaning in addition. So, another way to think of positive reinforcement is this. When you do one thing and something good happens as a result, you'll probably want to do the same thing again and again and again so that you can continue to get those same good results. So, for example, you go to work every day and you get paid, and you set aside time to study for your exam. And as a result, you pass. Going to work and getting paid keeps you showing up. So, what examples of positive reinforcers can you think of? Think of some and try to explain that. So, while you think of that, I'll give a different example where we go back to using dogs as an example, like we've used in previous episodes. So, if you're trying to train your dog to sit, when your dog performs this command, you do positive reinforcement. You're going to give the dog a treat. So you're training your dog to sit. When the dog performs its command, they receive a treat. He's being positively reinforced. Or let's say if you exceed your monthly sales goals at work, you're rewarded a bonus. The behavior, which is working hard and exceeding your sales goals, allows for positive reinforcement, a bonus. Something is added on based on your behavior. The behavior shows a positive reinforce the excuse me the bonus is the positive reinforcer. So the more likely you are to try to exceed your sales goals again to achieve another bonus, something will be added, the bonus, to increase or continue the desired behavior, which is to sell more. Sometimes it's tricky to differentiate between positive and negative reinforcements. But remember, when something isn't reinforcing the goal is to get the behavior to continue or increase. Think of the word reinforcement. Reinforcement is you want it to repeat, reinforce that behavior. You want that behavior to continue. So with positive thinking, something is added. I'm sorry, that's the positive thinking. With positive reinforcement, something is added, like the bonus. With negative, something is taken away. Again, think about it like the math equation. The negative reinforcement is something removed, taken away. So here's another example. If a child is allowed to play on their tablet if they finish their homework, that's an example of positive reinforcement. Negative reinforcement would be a child finishing their homework to avoid having their tablet taken away. As I mentioned, be sure to listen to my other episodes around this topic. If you find yourself still needing more, please reach out to us and we can help you. We can help you book a session or attend a weekend group. These are all tools to help prepare you to pass your test. You can view all of our services that we offer at academiccoachingforworldchangers.com. We'd be glad to help you. Study on, World Changers. Remember, it's a reading test.